Morning, guys, or afternoon. So it's another nice day here in Ohio, actually, even though it did rain overnight. But the sun keeps poking through, and it's pretty warm temperature. So I call that a beautiful day. Out here in the shop, just working on some belts today, getting things cut out and ready. Oh, sorry, ready for whatever. Ready for hardware. And then I do the belts first because I need the longest lengths for the belts, and then what's left over I use for the suspenders. So I try to get all the belts cut out first. I'm about to order some more leather soon, but that's okay. No big deal. I got a very important phone call today. Some of you have been asking. Some of you have been waiting. So I'm not going to tell you what the phone call was. I'm going to leave that as a surprise. I think some of you figured it out. But I'm going to go somewhere tomorrow. And then I will announce what the surprise is after I know for sure that the surprise is real. So we'll just leave you guys in suspense until then, which should be a couple days. Maybe a little bit more in a couple days. But you'll know soon. Trust me, I'll update you. So that's where we're at. I'm going to, continue on making some belts and enjoying this beautiful weather. I gotta go to work soon. Chicken update. Sadly, we lost the chicken. Yesterday it wasn't doing real well. I tried doing a couple things and it was just too far gone. So we did lose a chicken, but you expect to lose some. But today I have another one that looks like it might not make it. So now I know I have a problem. I kind of wondered if I had a problem when I bought chickens and turkeys, because the turkeys are so much bigger than the chicks. I'm gonna have to separate them. So unfortunately I can't do anything right now, which I need to do something right now. I need to run to the store and get the supplies to make a second brooder. I guess it'd be a brooder. But I can't because of the current stay-at-home order limits people that can go to the store. So I can't take my daughter to the store with me, and my wife is at work. So I have to wait till my wife gets home, and then I can go to the store. But unfortunately, I have to go to work. So I'm going to try and hit the store on the way to work to get all the supplies I need to make a second brooder. And then when I get home tonight from work, separate the chicks and the turkeys. As a mistake on my part, I probably shouldn't have done that to begin with. But I kind of had a gut feeling that probably wasn't a good idea. I don't think the turkeys are letting them get enough water and feed. And I didn't listen to my gut on this one, and it's going to cost me. It's not like the chicks didn't cost a lot of money, but I feel bad. I took them into my responsibility, and they're not going to make it because of the mistake I made, and that sucks. I don't like that. I'm not like an animal activist or anything like that. Like animals are food other than the pets. These turkeys we're raising, we probably will slaughter them and have them for Thanksgiving, and possibly sell off one or two of them. It would just depends on how many live and what happens when we get to that point. But ultimately, they're food. The chickens are going to provide eggs for us. So, but I still care for them. You know what I mean? I would rather raise my own food and knowing that it had a good, healthy life than go to the store and buy who knows what, and who knows what kind of conditions that animal was raised in. Um, you know, they're here for us. I mean, they're here for us to eat, those animals, and they deserve the utmost respect. You know, same for hunting. If you're a hunter, you know, you should have a level of respect for your animal, for your game. You know, part of that would be using humane ways to harvest that animal, as well as, I don't, call me weird or whatever, giving it thanks, and then ultimately not just trophy hunting. You know, yeah, it's cool to trophy hunt, but you know, don't let the meat go to waste. You know, if you don't eat it, donate it. Somebody will eat it. So taking that responsibility of utilizing as much as the animal as possible. So that's where I stand with hunting and raising animals for food. My buddy and I raise cows, and then once a year we have them butchered. And I feel very fine. I feel very good about that. The cows had a very good life. The meat is we know what's in the meat. We know what was fed to the cows. We know there's no extra additives or chemicals or GMOs or any of that stuff. It's all as natural as you can get. Obviously, we don't grass feed them. We do grain feed them. So, anyways, long story short, I feel bad for the chicks. I'm having a hard time with it. They're just little, teeny little creatures, and I made a mistake. I shouldn't have put them with the turkeys. So I'm going to fix that. Hopefully this other one makes it. And it might not be that at all. I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with the birds. That's always a possibility. 3 of them have all had the same symptoms. The one was the first day that I got them, but I thought it was cold because, unfortunately, the bulb that I bought did not work right out of the box, and I had to run back to the store and get another bulb. So the chicks were out of heat for a little bit, for longer than they probably should have been. And when I got back, that first chick was laying on its side. Now I did warm it up, and it's fine. It's been fine ever since. But these next 2 have all had the same symptoms, and I don't know what's going on. Now this one does seem in better shape than the one yesterday. I got it some sugar water electrolyte mix that I looked up online, and I've been getting that down it. So I don't know. It could be anything, but all I can do is make sure they're getting water and food. I watched them for quite a bit last night. All the chicks all walked over to water and food at one point. And then same thing today. All of them walked over to water and food at one point. So I know everybody's getting water and food. I just don't know if they're getting enough. And the other thing I can do is create a safe environment for the chicks to live in, which I'll do by separating them. So that's chick update. Hopefully I don't have any more bad news about chicks, and everything's smooth from here on out. I've raised chicks before, and I literally had no issues at all until I put them outside to free range, and then I lost 3 of them to predators. So it's just weird. I don't plan on free ranging these guys per se, so I should have a little better luck. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up because there's a lot of me blabbering about nothing. Belts and suspenders are in the works. Check these out. I never get sick of this leather. Never. Look how thick this is. It's so awesome. Belts don't have to be this thick. I just like making them this thick because when you put this belt on, you feel like you have a belt on. And it stays in place, and it holds up a weapon well if you're a concealed carry guy. I could even take these one step forward and stitch the edges and actually make actual gun belts, and they would be super stiff and strong. I just haven't gotten to that. And then I could do designs in them. Whatever, you guys get the point. And then suspenders. I don't have any suspenders started yet. Just the belt lengths. Like I said, I got to cut the belt lengths to length, and then I'll use the ends for the suspenders because I need to make sure I have the longest part for the belt. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Click that subscribe button. Share your comments below. Hit that thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. So. We'll see you again. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks.